here's my question about summer camps. Why is it that sex always goes on between the counselors? Like, what's the exact origin of that? Like, what was the first movie, radio drama, or whatever that said that this stuff is absolutely 100% prohibited, and it became one of the defining central themes in so many movies? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we can also not have that theme as you watch a movie that is actually pretty interesting. It's you just show it to you. Sleepaway Camp 1. This is a 1983 slasher in which two young teenagers are sent to a summer camp. And everything seems normal, but then some krillings start to happen. What are these krillings? Who is causing everything that's going on? It's just a really good, albeit really weird, motion picture that surprised the heck out of me the first time I watched it with the original ending. Yeah, obviously this is inspired by Friday the 13th, but in the end, it's like we get, I don't know, we get like just this very unexpected surprise. So what happens is like, let's see, we have a pervert cook, we have a couple of bitches, we have an older guy who's a dick, and we get a person named Kevin who pretty much just gets massacred and underneath a boat. So I don't know, get like 4 or 5 killings, but at the same time, I don't know. This movie just feels a little slow. I don't know. Is it just because it takes something for some things to happen? Like you're just waiting for the next krilling. It just seemed like for the first, I don't know, when we see like them come in, it's like there that happens, and for the first 15 minutes it's going by, but then I don't. It just slows down. Outside of that one perverted chef, almost nothing seems to happen. It's like some of the girls are unfortunately bullying Angela for just because she's very quiet and shy and whatever. And I don't know. It just didn't work well with me. It just seemed like we're just taking some time to get things ramped up. But I don't know. It just seemed like they wanted to do a little bit more, but just for whatever reason they couldn't. I don't know if it was just they could have just had one more elimination going on. But in the second half, that's when things start to get ramped up. I would say definitely around when a bunch of them decide to enter the lake. I would say very specifically with some of the older members, specifically a guy named Kevin, gets eliminated underneath a boat. Then it starts to ramp up. I'm like, good, that's what we want to see. And then things just start happening, and it feels like the krillings are earned. So it just feels like an everyday summer camp that just has, instead of the terror from externally, it's more internally, and we're trying to put together who it is. We kind of have a feeling of who it is in the beginning, one of the younger campers or whatever, but we still don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we get. I mean, this camp. It's like it's operational, but it really could use like a scrubbing, I guess you could say. Some of the doors are dirty. The kitchen itself is a freaking mess. Boy, the freaking FDA would have a field day with that one. Holy smokes! But yeah, I get some enjoyment from this, and the kids are doing all right job. I mean, obviously you have the brother who portrays Ricky. He's sticking up for his cousin, making sure that she's fine. But he is also trying to romance a slightly older girl, and of course Felissa Rose, who plays Angie, does a good job where she looks shy, but she's also got these eyes, those black eyes. Like there's something going on in there. It's like you could tell that, there's something a little otherworldly about her. Like, she's hiding, like, there's something going on. Like, looking all doe-eyed and shy and everything, but then when it's revealed in the last, what was that, 30, like, yeah, last 5 minutes or so, turns out that the aunt or mother or whatever was wanted to raise another boy. So turns out that Andy's name is actually Peter and is a male. Yeah, that's definitely some. It's very. I know within the trans community, this movie is. Some would say it's really good. Others would say it's transphobic. I don't know. I just say it's like, well, because it was so last second, you're not even aware of it. So I ultimately say it doesn't do any harm since you really don't even dang know what's going on. But that ending shot where we get to see her looking very, that's the word I want to say, revealing the true appearance, I guess, was quite a sight to see. And the second time when I just saw it, I'm just like, this stuff still holds up pretty good, Just looking at it, I'm like, geez, oh Pete's, man, you're looking like a. And we get to see that turns out that for this scene, they had a college student come in, and in order for him to achieve it, he had like a shot of alcohol because it's going to be a cult classic. It's still going to be there, or the scene. So and ultimately, just this movie is pretty good. I don't know. It's like I like it, but then some parts I don't like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. Maybe I just need to see it again. But I gave it a fair chance, and it's solid. It's solid. It's fine. It's just some of it just kind of drags. I will admit that it drags, but like that's really all I had to say. Just like maybe 30 minutes is just slow, but then once we get once we get the perverted cook who gets literally boiled alive, holy smokes! We get one of the dicks who gets a beehive dropped in him or wasp, and he gets disfigured. We also get a lady who also has also one of the bitchy kids or whatever has like a psycho shower scene occur to her. That felt good, and just yeah, it's like you just gotta wait a little bit, but it's worth it. But when you are waiting, it is slow, in my opinion. So with all that being said, I do recommend that you watch Sleepaway Camp.